it is such an encouragement to hear that God is still working, that He is not finished with us, that He has so much more for us and for this church and for this city, and He wants us to know there's nothing that is out of His control. And what Kathy has told us over and over again, which is the complete truth, there is no one like our God. The soul care ministry that God allows Kathy to be a part of has touched souls throughout the entire world. And it is such an encouragement to hear the way that people have won their freedom, the way that people have been healed. And I know that it is her passion and God's passion as well, that we would experience that here at FEFC and in Austin and in the United States.
We say in FEFC, Soli Deo Gloria, and we say Nueva Vida, a Dios sea la gloria. Nueva Vida is part of the ministries in FEFC, and we have a lot of Hispanic in Austin area, especially close to the church. So we are so blessed to be part of FEFC and to work together in a good relationship to reach this community. In 2001, I came to Nueva Vida. Yeah, we grow from 60 to almost 200 now, and this is because Rob and his passion, it doesn't matter of culture, language, we are worshiping the same God, and this is what the Lord wants from us.
I've been a member at FEFC for over 15 years, and one ministry that I was able to be involved in that really was life-changing for me was the church's ministry at the Rio Lado apartment complex. Many kids, many wonderful, precious children live at Rio Lado. Unfortunately, they come from broken homes. Most of them are just living with their moms. And it was FEFC's pleasure to come in and love on those kids and encourage them and encourage their parents and teach them about God and His amazing love for people and share Jesus with them. Gosh, in a strange way, I felt so at home there. I felt like I belonged there, and there was a big part of my heart that lived at Rio Lado. God is so faithful.
God has His reasons for leading the Heralds to FEFC, and God had His reasons for leading my family to FEFC. And I believe that we're all better for it. My husband and I first started going to FEFC at Red River. We weren't going consistently, but my husband saw a sermon one week and he just felt like he knew that Rob was honest, a godly man, and somebody that he could really learn from. And from that point on, we just knew that this was the church for us. And it's been a blessing to have our children grow up in this church and just become a family here.
Well, First Evangelical Free Church has been the greatest impact on me knowing the Lord and just on my spiritual life and my life in general, really. About 4 years ago is when I really started being interested in missions. And recently I've been given the opportunity to go to Chincha, Peru for 10 days in July. And it was just an incredible experience. It was my first overseas trip. There was a team of 12 of us, and we were building a home for a family. The dad's name is Juan, and he watched us build the house all week long and didn't really come up and speak to us very much. But then on the last day, we invited him into his new home to pray with us and to pray over the home with his children and his wife. And we just spent maybe 10 minutes praying for him. And as we were getting ready to leave, he just broke down in tears and declared that he wanted to know Jesus as his Savior. It's because of what I've learned here, what I've experienced here, the different opportunities that I've been given in missions through this church that I've decided that I want to become a missionary. And it's really exciting, and I'm just so grateful that the Lord placed this church in my life to help me grow in my faith.
I just have to say, who would have ever thought that God would be so incredibly good to His people, to First Evangelical Free Church, and allow us to have these wonderful 20 years together with these people. And we just really want to thank all of you for being part of what God has done these many years. We're so grateful for you, and so grateful to God for giving us this opportunity. Thank you.
So what do we say? Soli Deo Gloria.
Yeah, that's right.